Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Sag, today, let's do a past, present, future reading. Let's talk about you. If this is your reading, let's see what's happened recently in the past, or the distant past, or in the past. See if it resonates, if it's yours. Let's see how you're feeling about it, what's happening right now. We'll get the future energy, and we'll see how it's going to play out. We also going to find out what's hidden. We'll get you the biggest challenge, obstacle, barrier, and we'll get you some advice. And let's see how this is going to play out for you, Sag. Let's talk about you. The overall energy is, truth be told, seeing behind the mask, learning from a situation, being smarter, stronger, wiser. The 11th house, some Aquarius energy here, okay? It's where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and special occasions. This is like flipping the script, turning a very negative situation into something positive, bringing some blessings in because you learned. Okay, all right, well, let's see what this mask is. Let's see what you learn. Let's see what we're talking about. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into your reading. But first, I must say, happy birthday, Sagittarius, for all the Sagittarius Suns in the house. I hope you're having a fantastic birthday season. Well, it's just beginning. So some of you have already had a birthday, but most of us, our birthdays are a little later. But happy birthday. And what I do here to say happy birthday is to give you free readings. So it happens throughout all of Sagittarius season. Every reading I put out, if you want to enter my contest, you got to like, comment your birthday, subscribe, get yourself entered. That's all you got to do. I will reply to the winners, so you have to have your notifications turned on or you're never going to know you won. And I'll give you instructions. So it's free. If any scammers come on, you know what to do. Just report those mofos. But if you want to enter my contest, you know what to do. And Sag, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. And let's get into your reading. The past energy is the 8 of Swords. Okay. The present energy is the Moon. Okay. Very secretive or elusive energy here. The future energy is the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. What's being hidden? What's Sag not seeing, not aware of, not knowing what's being hidden here in the situation? It is the High Priestess. Okay. Cancer Pisces energy. What is the biggest challenge here in this situation that Sag is facing? What's the biggest challenge? 2 of Wands is in reverse. The advice is the 10 of Wands. The overall energy is the 9 of Pentacles with Queen of Wands. Very independent Sag energy here. Very spiritual, independent, confident energy around you. So did I say the card? I can't remember. The 10 of Wands is your advice. So let's talk about it, because the 8 of Swords is the past. What is this? I get like a feeling trapped energy here. You might have felt trapped or stuck. Yeah, there's the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. There's being trapped, or there's a 10 of Pentacles. And there's the King of Swords. It's like you're feeling stuck and trapped. It's like you're at a job. You work for a big company. You're trying to get promoted. You're trying to get raised. You're trying to move up. You're trying to earn your money, honey, and nothing's happening. You're not getting there. You're feeling stuck. You're not getting the promotions. You're trying to find a job. You're not finding a job. It's like you're trying to get somewhere and you're feeling really trapped and stuck. Like nothing is working here. You're trying to sell your house. It ain't selling. You're trying to find a new car. You keep getting lemons. So there's this truth be told energy. So because the present energy is the Moon, we got the High Priestess. There's a lot that you're not seeing, or a lot being hidden here in the situation. So I might skip ahead a little bit. I might do these together because I do feel it's related. So if this is your reading, you're feeling stuck, you're spinning your wheels, you're banging your head against the wall. Something's not coming together. It's not happening for you. You're trying to get there. Like I said, it's like you're running on the treadmill, but you ain't going nowhere. you're trying to run on the road, but it's like you're on the treadmill. You know what I mean? You know what spinning your wheels mean. I don't know why I do that. Okay. So let's come to this. So that's the energy. Now there's a truth be told energy here, and there is a shift. Something's going to shift, but that's going to come from within to create that out. That's why the 9 of Pentacles is here. Anyway, this Moon, this High Priestess, versus the present energy, and I feel like the present energy is you figuring something out. You seeing something. You're realizing something. It's like the missing piece, the missing puzzle, the missing clue. Inspector Gadget. What's the Moon? What's the High Priestess? What's this present energy? What's Sag realizing, figuring out, understanding? What's being hidden? I feel like there's some kind of like epiphany or just a realization here. So let me see. Let me see, baby. What do we got, Sag? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. And the 10 of Swords. It's this person. Okay, we got a person here. There's another person in the reading. Dun dun dun. And you don't like this person. The Eight of Swords, this is the person that's made you feel trapped. If it's not a person, it is the Queen of Pentacles. It could be like, I mean, it could be a job. It could be your boss. You know, it could be family business. There's the Page of Cups. What you're not seeing is you're allowing this person to stop you, and they want you to change that. So it's like, yeah, this person, you're letting them stop you. Let me understand that more. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Like, it's like maybe you're working at a family business, it's your mom, and you don't have the heart to tell your mom you don't want to do it anymore. Maybe you're out of business and that's your boss, and you feel like your boss is placing some restrictions against you. Or why does Sag feel like this Queen of Pentacles is stopping Sag or preventing Sag or getting in Sag's way? Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's how you feel, but they want you to change the way you're feeling about that. All right, easier said than done. Okay, there's the Knight of Pentacles. And there's the Five of Wands. There's the Queen of Wands. Because whatever this person is doing, whatever they're saying, there is a little conflict and resistance and challenges with this person. But with patience and persistence, you will succeed. You will. This person's not going to stop you. So they want you to stop giving this person so much attention. That's the blockage. That's the barrier. The energy right now is seeing that you need to stop giving this person or this energy so much attention, because it's blocking you and it's stopping you. It's giving your power away. And that's, well, stopping and blocking you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I don't know what else to say. So they want you to see that. They want you to stop giving this person so much attention, Sag. That's the present energy. That's the moon. So you're realizing that. You're understanding that. I gotta stop making myself feel like this person can stop me or can prevent me. Because you know what? If they do at this company, then I'll take this experience to that company. I'll take this experience to my own business, motherfucker. So it's just changing your attitude with it. That's what you don't see. That's the current energy you're in. So that's what you're starting to figure out and realize, or you know, this is your reading, you're realizing it now, or you're having the recent past, or like right now. This is your current energy, baby. So, anyway. Now, with the current energy too, with this moon energy, the moon is also a choice. So, when we look at the moon, we always kind of have like little critters, little creatures. We got the middle path, and we got this little crab lobster guy. So you have a choice. You can take the right-hand path, the left-hand path. You can be fearful, worried, let things outside of yourself affect you, or you can trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your choices, and focus on what you can control. So that's the message, that's the energy, that's where we are right now. Now the future energy is the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. But before we get to there, Sag, we're going to touch a little bit more on what's being hidden, what you're not seeing, what they want you to do here. What's the High Priestess? What else is being hidden? Is it simply just, you know, not... Is there anything else you want to say with that, or did we touch on it already? I had a feeling there wasn't Page of Swords. It's just learning what we talked about there. We touched on that. So your biggest obstacle, your biggest challenge is the Two of Wands in reverse, which I feel is, number one, doing things differently, having to change the way that you're doing them, but I feel things aren't going to plan. You're not, you know, you're 30, you thought you'd be an executive right now, and you're still, you know, a manager. Things aren't going to plan, things aren't going the way you want them. That's the challenge, right? We already established that. It's you're feeling stuck, you're feeling restricted here. So, well, the challenge is things not going the way you want them to go. Is there anything else you want to say there for Sag? Is there anything else you want to add? Any detail? What we got? The Six of Pentacles. Judgment. And again, that's the challenge that's coming into fruition, because you're choosing to choose on what's being taken instead of choosing to choose what things that you can focus. You can't control whatever this person's doing. The Six of Pentacles is here. So it's like you're making the decision to focus on what they did or what they're doing or whatever they're doing. And they're obviously not a good person. Like, they don't have your intentions at heart. I'm not saying like you're wrong or anything, Sag. They just want you to shift your focus and not focus and give this person so much power, because that's taking your power away, right? It's giving power to them, and it's taking yours away from the situation, making you feel helpless and make you feel stuck, make you feel like you're not getting what you want. That's the challenge. And the Ten of Wands is your advice. What does that mean? What's the Ten of Wands here? Let's understand what you're saying. What's the advice here for Sag? Because this person's causing problems. The Hermit. The Five of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is really coming in this. So I do feel there's a very strong spiritual lesson, soul contract type of energy with this experience this less. The Queen of Cups. Okay, what's under her? The Seven of Pentacles. So the advice is to, again, the Two of Wands is looking at where you are right now. Okay, I'm sitting here. I got this POS here. They're restricting me. They're making me feel trapped. They're trying to block my success, my progress, something. They're not working in your best interest. They're working against you. You're the salmon. They're the current, and you're trying to get through that current here. And they want you to look at that and change the way that you're reflecting on it. The Two of Wands is a card that when it's come up a lot in your reading, and it's really not a card we want to see, to be honest, Sag, because when this card comes out, it means we have choices, but we don't necessarily like the choices. We don't like where we're sitting, and we're thinking, what do I got to do to get where I want to go? Do I do the same thing? That's not going to get you where you want to go. It's about doing things differently. It's about learning from the past, what you got to do differently to get where you want to go, right? So, and with that Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit, I feel like it's this element, like maybe if it's this person at work, you're complaining about this person or going to the boss to try and, say this is what this person doing. You're trying to go around this person to the boss above them and try and build relationships, or you're just looking at it negatively, speculating, assuming, there's just all kinds of negative connotation around this person. And they want you to stop focusing on that. And the Ten of Wands is because you're stressed out because you're focusing on what you can't control. What is she saying to the boss? What is he saying to the boss? What are they saying to HR? What are they saying to your coworkers? If this is a family matter and it's family business, what are they saying to mom? What are they saying to pop? What are they, what are they? I don't know. But will stress you out. It can drive you crazy, and then you're not focusing on solutions. You're just creating stress in your life, and now you are giving power away to this person. So it's just to change the way that you're looking at that, changing the way and taking the power back, focusing on what you can do, focusing on what you can control, focusing on making the best choice for yourself, and setting those boundaries within. Because whatever this person's doing is temporary. It's not going to work long term, and that's what they want you to see. They are trying to do something, Sag, okay? And it's here, it's hidden. We don't know exactly what they're doing. But yeah, they're trying to make things hard for you out of maybe hate, selfish motivations, whatever that would be is irrelevant. They're doing something. But they want you to see that it's temporary and it's not going to work. It'll most likely backfire, come back on them. So they want you to continue to invest in yourself because the success is there. There's the Six of Wands. So there's the Nine of Wands again. So we're going into your future energy. So you're going to get where you want to go. And the advice here is to focus on that instead of focusing on this person, because whatever they're doing is out of your control and it's not going to work. All right. That's where we're at. So before we get to the future, which is the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. Get out of there. And we'll see how this plays out. We'll see where you are, at the middle of December, coming out of Sag season. Okay. What does Sagittarius need to surrender to when it comes to the situation? What's up? Effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay. I do feel that some of you, this does revolve around career and finance in some form, some manner. So what would the career advice here be for Sag? Long term. Okay. All right, we got 1. So an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you're going to be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. There it is. There's your success. There's what you want, baby. All right. And then let's just grab the spirit animal message and we'll jump back into the tarot. Spirit animal message. What do we have here? We have patience, the tiger. Yeah. You're being reminded that persistence is what's necessary to attain your goals. You have to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges in divine timing, but success is guaranteed. And we have, there's a Scorpion, there's your new beginning. So you are invited to instigate change, but you're also being warned that this transformation could be radical. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving, and based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. You are promised a beneficial rebirth. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decision you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's go a month out. We have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. There's a, let's see what this is. It could be a regret energy. It could be walking away. It could be back and forth. It could be passion. You still got a back and forth energy. We got a Two of Pentacles here. There's a Magician. What's in between? The Four of Cups, you have a choice to make. You're still going back and forth here. The Eight of Cups is in reverse though, so it's like, whoa, you haven't made, the Judgment is in reverse with the Lovers. What's behind that? The Ace of Pentacles. There's something that's getting offered to you, and now you're going back and forth. You don't know if you want it. You don't know if you want to, I feel like you don't know if you want to walk away. It's like, for some of you, you know what I feel like? Okay, this is specific. We'll go back to the general, but it's like some of you, it's like you have a job offer somewhere else, but it's like you don't want that person to win. You are really determined to kind of get somewhere. It's like, you know, bride wars, but not that extreme, and obviously not brides, but, I mean, maybe it is, but you don't want to walk away. You don't want to let it go. You've been working really hard, but I feel you have another opportunity here, Sagittarius. So if this is, I do feel we're in a career reading. I'm just going to go with that. But if it applies differently, it applies differently. But you have another opportunity, and so it's like you don't know what to do. You don't know. You don't. What do you want to say about the Eight of Cups in reverse? What do you want to say? The Ten of Wands is in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And there's the Eight of Swords. The Empress. So here's the thing. You're going to get what you want either way. The choice is yours and yours alone. So if you don't want to walk away from this, you've dedicated 10 years to this project, because you do have another offer and opportunity coming here, okay? But it's going to take you away from where you are right now, which you're feeling stuck and annoyed, but it's like something you worked really hard for. You're not really wanting to leave it from what I can see here. It's like you don't want to leave the company. You don't want to leave this project. You don't want to leave your clients. You've worked at this nursing home. You're a PSW. You don't want to leave it. You've been working with these seniors for 10 years, you know? So what they're saying here is either job is going to get you where you want to go, but either job you're going to have patience and persistence. You're not going to get it immediately. So they don't want you to feel trapped. They don't want you to feel stuck. They know that you have the power in both situations. And in both situations, you're going to get where you want to go, but it's not right now, Sag, and I'm sorry to say that. So it might be a promotion that you need to get a month or two from now. Maybe you're trying to make, you know, $200,000 a year. That might be 5 years from now, but you will get there. And in a month, you're going to have a choice. And so I guess it's up to you what's more important to you? Staying where you are and getting the success there, or moving to somewhere new and getting the success there? For some of you, I really feel like you don't want to let this person win. It's just a feeling I get. It's like you don't want them to think that, and whatever that is that if that's what's going to motivate you, then make sure that you know that that's important to you, because you don't want to quit it and then have that riding in the back of your mind for the next 10 years, whatever, right? But for someone that's important, that's the message for you. So just make sure you're taking that into consideration. I want to learn a little bit more about the opportunity, because how did the opportunity come to pass? Was Sag seeking it? Because it's here, it's creating a little, well, you got a choice. How does it come to pass? How does it take place? Where does the opportunity come from? Can you tell me anything about that? The Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. You don't want it though. You weren't looking for it. There's the Ace of Swords. There's the Chariot. There's the Page of Wands. Its reputation is what I feel. There's the Four of Swords. I do feel it's not something you were necessarily looking for, because the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. So I don't feel like you were out there handing out resumes, pounding out the pavement. I feel you were trying to solve this problem, trying to figure this shit out. Maybe you didn't. You regret it. But there's an element here. Oh, someone knows you're unhappy where you are. Okay. It's a friend, family member, industry, maybe you complain to a client. Somebody knows that you're not so happy where you are. They're, you know, feeling like you should be ahead of where you are. You know that. They know that. So the opportunity came from, you know, a connection in the industry, maybe a networking event, or a friend or a family member that knows that. Now, for some of you, you might need to move, and that might be part of the resistance, right? And some of you, you just don't know if you want to move into a different direction, a new company, start all over, whatever that would be. So that's how it comes to pass, Sag. That's how it comes to be. Certain people around you know that you should be further ahead, and that there's some challenges and some barriers here. Now you have a choice here in a month, and a choice to make, and it's going to be up to you. So just know yourself and know kind of what it is. But the message here is both chances, both whether you stay or go, they will trigger success and you will accomplish your goals, but they will take a little bit of determination and resistance, which tells me there could be, let's say if you take the new job, you're the boss, you might have some resistant employees, or they're starting you at a little bit lower level position to make sure that you earn the respect, or to check your leadership skills before they push you up. That type of energy. It's going to take a little bit of proving yourself and a little bit of effort here both times. But, and again, the big but is, you will get to where you want to go with both of them. Success is guaranteed. So that's what we have, Sag. So you won't feel stuck for long. You're going to get where you want to go. You have opportunities coming in, and you're going to have to decide if you want to stay where you are, fight it out, or go to this new place and, fight it out and basically show your skills. It's basically what it is, right? You got to prove yourself a little bit here, but don't doubt yourself, because you have the juice, you have the skills, and you're going to have opportunities coming through if you don't like where you are. And if you don't want to leave it, you will get where you want to go. It's just going to take patience and persistence. That's what I got. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say to Sag? Queen of Swords in reverse. The Devil. What's that? Queen of... Oh, okay. There's a little... With this person, they do not want you... There's the World. So, this is like a cautionary tale. This might be a very specific warning. Stats show only 50% of you are still here. So there's a very specific message here. But the Queen of Swords in reverse, I'm not sure if you're going to say something. It's like I get this feeling that you might complain about this person to somebody. They don't want you to do that. That will not turn out in your favor. And they just want you to see that. So they just want you to be smart with the words that you're using and who you're venting to, because I do feel you don't want to vent to the wrong person, because it could actually could cause problems. It did. Someone, what is that? It's the new place. So when the new place calls you and the new opportunity comes through, that's what this is. It's a little cautionary tale. They don't want you to say anything negative about the current place. And I know you're unhappy about the current place, the current opportunity you're in. There's a cautionary, it's a little warning. They don't want you to say that. They might take that opportunity away from you and take your choice away from you. Then you'll feel really stuck. So you don't want to lose that choice. You want the choice to be yours. And so for some of that to come out, some of you, I do feel... there's a whole back energy here, Sag. I do feel you're going to leave and you're going to take that new chance and you're going to start fresh. So there's a cautionary tale. When it comes through, they're calling you up. They know you're unhappy. Just don't complain or say anything negative about that specific person or situation. The less they know, the better. That's because you don't want... They don't want you. They'll take the opportunity away because they'll see you as the problem. So just be cautionary, be wise there. That's not take it to resonate. Take it as it leaves. It's already heard when you give those messages. But so just don't say anything too negative about the current company, the current person, the current situation. That will reflect poorly on you. You don't want to do that. That's just a cautionary. Okay. All right. That's what I got, Sag. That's what's up. So I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. And again, happy birthday. And for those of you that don't want to enter my contest, you know what to do. Get yourself entered and I'll reply to the winners. So happy birthday. And let's close your reading off with your final message. What's the final message for Sag? Oh, I don't normally take it. That was weird. Hold on. This stayed right on the top. This is a message they want. I normally only take flyers, but I took it and then it stayed there. So this is the card they want. Loneliness is the poverty of self and solitude is the richness of self. Today, be the friend to yourself that your heart most desires in another. All right, Sag. Yes or no? For those of you that like the yes or no, let's get it for you. Yes or no? Which is the answer for Sagittarius? I got a few. I got 3. Did you ask 3 questions, or were the 3 questions boggling back and forth in your mind? Let's find out. For those of you that had 1 question or 1 question only, the answer is by no means. Now, if you had a second question, this goes with the first. Surely not. Now, if you had a second question, the answer is yes. That's what I have. Sag, truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.